Yeah, I think I'm live. Let me. Okay, yeah, I think I'm anyway
Looks like
sharing.
it. Yeah. Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna
sharing
check.
this.
I'm gonna check on our end
Okay.
and see how that looks.
Okay. Yeah, I think I see this here. This is my.
Munir, ping me this URL on the YouTube. I will also check on the YouTube.
Just check for IEEE India channel.
Okay, super. Yeah, that works. That works.
A little faded. It's not like very crisp, right? See, this is a channel, YouTube channel link.
Okay, Munir, I got it. I got it.
YouTube channel.
Munir, I can see that. I can see that. It's coming up. Perfect.
Sorry, Steve, you said something?
Nope, nope. I'm on mute. I'm just putting in the embed code information right now. So.
Okay.
I can see the everything proceeding. So I can see your screen. Munir, I can see that. I can see.
Okay, you should. What are you seeing now? There is some delay. It looks like there's some
There
delay.
will be delay. Yeah, it'll probably be at as much as a minute delay.
Yeah. I see that. That's okay.
The when it comes right down to the delay, the issue will be the difference between people who are joining it on the stream and people who are joining it in the WebEx. So people do need to be conscious that if they're in the WebEx meeting, the things that are happening in the WebEx meeting won't happen for about 50 seconds in the live stream.
Yeah, I think that's okay because anyway, well, the thing is, we don't expect those who are on WebEx to be also on the YouTube or IEEE TV.
Right. That's the only time it would get confusing for people is if they're in both places. So anybody who is anybody on your end who plans to monitor the TV feed should make sure that once you guys go live, make sure they mute the TV player, the IEEE TV player, because that'll create a funny a decaying feedback loop that is actually pretty cool, but not so good for a meeting.
So how do you do that? Like you mean like in the IEEE TV we have to mute it, or?
Yeah, I'd mute it right on the player, so you can when you open up the IEEE TV window, you'll see the player there, and I would mute it right there. But let me give you guys the
you send it in the chat
link.
window so that.
Hang on a second. All right, so I'm gonna, if you go to, let me see here, let me put the,
Yeah, you can just send the link in the chat window also, that's fine.
right, yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Munir and Steve, it was like I used to hear Guy the same. There used to be a delay. Whatever I used to hear through WebEx, I used to hear in YouTube after a minute or so.
Yeah, that's
overlapping. I put the YouTube on mute now, but YouTube is running on my other screen.
okay, cool. Okay, we got it.
Okay, I just put the link in there.
Yeah.
And what you should see now, if you go to that link, is a coming soon live with minimal information in there. You may see the IEEE TV live placeholder screen.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to switch it to on air.
Okay.
And I'm going to save it, and if all goes well, if we have the information in here correctly, we should see your feed in there.
Ahmad.
All right, if you refresh that page, you should see the screen, but it's looking like not seeing it for some reason. Hold on, let me see what the deal is.
Yeah, I see the player running right now. At least it's not a static page.
Right, it's got a little spinning circle in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on a second. Let me see why that's not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, I see it. Okay. I got it. Gotta put stuff in the right box.
Yeah.
Steve, could you paste the link on the WebEx chat?
Oh, yeah, it's already done. It's
Should
there.
see it there. Yep.
It's there, Dhanu.
That's what we agreed to, right? IEEE India Live. Was that what we wanted for the URL? Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Thought so. All right. All right, let's try this. Save those changes. There it is. All right, so what I'm seeing right now is the image that says test run for IEEE TV and WebEx.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
And there we go. If you hit the play button, it'll show us what's going on.
yeah, I see my screen.
I see your screen. I see and hear you just fine. It's actually not too bad a delay. It seems like it's only about 15 seconds or so right now.
Oh, cool.
Oh yes, I
Awesome.
can see.
I
Yes,
see my screen.
please.
Okay, so the person who's monitoring should put this IEEE TV thing on mute, right?
Correct. And if you look in the tab that opens in your browser for
Uh-huh.
IEEE TV, I think you should see a speaker up there in the tab itself to make life even easier.
Uh,
Do you see it
I
or
do
not?
not. No, I do not see
It might
that.
not be. It might not be supported in all browsers.
I see a music thing. Control your music videos and more.
Okay. So on some tabs, like I'm looking at it in Firefox,
Yeah. Okay.
and you get a little mute button right on the tab itself. I think in the age of literally every meeting you're ever having being online, they found that people needed to be able to mute fast.
Yeah. 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 I think yeah, this is pretty good.
So this looks great. I think this is exactly what we wanted here.
Hmm. So
Good.
what am I seeing here? Like because am I seeing your screen or is it my screen?
You're seeing your own screen. Um,
Oh, on top, like because I see this, uh, the WebEx, Steve and Munir Mohammed and things like that on
okay,
the top.
so here's one of the things that I learned about the live TV version of WebEx.
Uh-huh.
When you use their live tool that they allow you to live stream, it seems
Uh-huh.
as if anybody who isn't muted will show up in the little box in the upper right. If they start
Okay.
talking, they will take over that box. So as a matter of process for when you're doing this, make sure everybody who isn't the primary speaker is muted, so that the primary speaker is the only person who shows up in the box up there.
Yeah. So yeah, in fact, all our participants are going to be on mute. So only
Right.
the speakers who are going to be panelists on the unmuted stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
you probably should play with that a little bit to see what it looks like. You can, if you keep it, you'll see exactly the same thing on the YouTube live
Yeah.
feed, because that's what I'm doing is I'm just dropping the YouTube live feed on our page.
Very true.
So
Very true.
I would look at that, play with the controls a little bit so you can get an idea of what happens when you mute somebody, or if you rearrange the way that things are visible on screen, that kind of stuff, to see what kind of results you can get to make it more acceptable for you as an output.
Sure.
It's worth playing with those controls so you know how many people you can get on screen at any given time, that kind of stuff.
Okay. So yeah, this is good. So do I have to do any if I have to do from a recording perspective? Should I
Mhm.
record it? Should I record it on the WebEx itself, or do you want me to? I mean, is there?
Um, you know what? You might as well have it as a backup, but you'll have a complete recording from YouTube when it's done,
Oh, okay. But automatically,
and
I
that
don't have.
that
Okay.
recording will go directly into your channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
But bear in mind that recording is the it's a somewhat constrained version of what you potentially might be seeing on the WebEx itself. So depending on it's probably worth recording both just to have an option of something slightly different happening on the WebEx.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right. I
All right, so
think
this looks good. The only issue we might have is if when you come back to launch for the real thing,
uh-huh.
those credentials, the embed code and the HTML link might have changed. If you when you come back and you relaunch it using the same settings, you
Right.
should get your your stream key and all that stuff should remain exactly the same. So you shouldn't have to change that.
Right.
But just be aware that the embed code and the URL might change.
Yes. So anyway, I have it set up here already.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna for the other event, for the live event, I have everything. So I'll probably
Oh,
get
okay.
online. I'll get online like probably half an hour earlier than everybody else, and then make sure
Yeah,
that.
that sounds good. That sounds good.
So do I have to for since it's gonna be like I think that should be a decent time for you, right? I know, is there anybody from your side or your team who's going to make sure that it goes online on air?
I will be responsible for putting it online.
Okay.
And then once you guys are online, we can let it go. How long will the actual webcast run?
I think this is
Two
scheduled.
and a half hours.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Okay, great. If you are there going to be breaks built into that 2.5 hours, or it's just going to go 2.5 hours straight?
Yeah, I think it's gonna go to a
Straight.
state, but there will be there's no break as such, but there'll be a change in the speaker
Okay,
in between.
okay. I was just going to say, if you do break at all, make sure you put up some kind of a slide that lets people know when you'll resume. But if you're not going to break, it's not an issue.
Yeah, my concern on the thing is since it's gonna be long 2.5 hour thing, the recording that shouldn't be a problem, right? Since it's
No,
automatically
if
getting.
you are able to stream and they didn't give you a warning like you only have 40 minutes, you're fine.
Okay. So do you suspect something like that? Is that something which comes up?
I would, you know what? Let this one run today for like 3 hours and see what happens.
Oh, you mean like let it run like this?
Yeah, just let your YouTube. The only thing we have to worry about is whether YouTube times out on you. So I would go ahead and let this one go for as long, for at least the 2.5 hours, if not 3, just to be sure that you will get what you need.
Okay. So
All right.
I just keep it open and no,
Yeah.
just leave it like that.
Yeah, just leave the WebEx open and the YouTube open and just let it roll.
Okay. uh, should I have to have my sharing on, or even if I don't
No,
share with them?
so I'm going to turn off the TV part of it because we're tested and we're good and we know that that's going to work just fine.
Right.
Your only concern is making sure that YouTube will encode a stream for you for a full 2.5 hours. So as long as you have the WebEx open and the YouTube running, you should be
Uh-huh.
fine. You can
Okay.
ignore it.
Yeah, I can
All
later
right.
on delete it. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. All
All
right,
right.
guys.
I think
Thanks.
that's
I have a
good.
question, Munir,
Yep.
Yeah.
Steve. So we plan to send out the communication to all the registered participants
Mm-hmm.
one day before. So because WebEx can hold only 1,000 attendees, what would be the communication in the email which you send out? Should we kind of an embed a link
Yeah.
in our
There's.
email?
Yes. Yeah. That link that we have here, the IEEE
Uh-huh.
TV.IEEE.org/live event/IEEE India Live is That's your link. So put
Super.
that wherever you need and let people know that, you know, they will be able to join via that link from
Ah,
wherever they are, and you know, and enjoy. So
okay. Okay.
okay,
So
and if
what
you
we
can
what
also, they're also going to see that it'll be an
uh-huh.
open link on IEEE TV. I'm gonna finish up the details on that. Coming soon information today, and starting today that banner will be at the top of IEEE TV, so it'll be a blue banner that says that this event is coming, so people can, even if they forget, they can always just go to IEEE.tv and they'll see the banner there.
Okay.
Great. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay, awesome
All right
guys,
then.
thanks, this is cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
What's the expectation? Do you think that this will be a kind of a regularly occurring kind of thing?
No, we've been doing. I mean, I think this is gonna be there in the sense at least once or twice a month, or at least quarterly or something like that. I
Awesome,
don't know the
awesome.
frequency, yeah, but yeah, there will be
Yeah,
something.
that's great. I think the more live stuff we have visible to the public and the membership, the better. Can't go wrong with lots of offerings.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, in fact, I think what we can probably also do is whenever we do WebEx, wherein it's I think I have one more on the 9th. Even though if we don't have a expectation of people over what you call overflowing out of the WebEx, we can still do this live so that it can be in
Sure.
the in IEEE TV, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Steve,
Yes.
Steve, the IEEE TV. So during your last week call, you did mention that people can ask questions via the IEEE TV. Um,
Yes.
so
We
how
were,
does
I
that
think
work?
when we talked about that, you guys were undecided, right, as to whether you wanted questions to come in that way.
Yes, yes. But so I believe Munir, I think it's a good idea, right? To have
Yeah, I mean,
because
obviously, because the people who are going to come, the people who are going to be using IEEE TV to view this are going to come on IEEE TV, right? So
Right.
I think we need
Okay.
an option.
So we'll turn on the question um, tool, and the way that works is someone associated with the meeting itself will just need to keep an eye on questions that come in, and then be
Hmm.
responsible to give those questions voice. So they'll say, you know, excuse me, I have a couple of questions from IEEE, the IEEE TV audience, and then they can, the nice part is the tool asks people to give their name and their location. So you'll be able to say, you know, we have Steve from the USA here who has a question, and
Okay.
then present the question. And what that gives you two things, is affirming the presence of the online audience to the online audience, which is always nice,
Hmm.
to give them the sense that they are among a number of people who are watching this way. Um,
Right.
and it reminds people that they can ask a question that way. So it's a handy thing to do every so often. It's worth mentioning. Hey, remember anybody who's watching on IEEE TV, there is a tool
hmm,
just below your video window that allows you to send questions to us directly. Please, you know, feel free to do that. And they'll see once they go in there that there's also a voting option. So people who are online in the IEEE TV audience can also vote up questions. And if you look at the tab that says most popular questions, they are ranked by the questions that get the most votes.
Okay. And is that something user friendly? Like, somebody who's joined in can easily see where to ask the question, or do we have to have a
It's
like a
it's
step?
it's very easy. Let me turn it on right now for you guys so you guys can see it.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
it's very easy to use, uh, and it is, but it's worth letting people know in case they, you know, in case they aren't seeing it for some reason.
Right.
but it is just below the video window.
Okay.
I'm going back into the CMS. I'll turn it on. You guys may have to refresh your page
Okay.
for it to show up. Hang on one
Yep.
second. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, if you refresh your page, you should see it there.
Yeah. Ask a question.
Yeah.
All question. Yeah.
There we go. So
Perfect.
so it has about this event, which will have the description, and that's the standard. Then you'll see ask a question, and then most popular questions, and then a listing of all questions.
Okay. Oh, so the listing of all questions are going to be seen by everybody, or how does that work?
So everybody sees this. This is an open tool.
Okay.
So anything that's in here is visible to anybody who's looking at this page.
Okay.
Like
got
the
it.
YouTube, right?
Yeah, and there's no back end. There's no back end for this, so it's not like a moderator could be in the background watching the questions come in or anything. They just all show up here in this list.
Got it. Got it.
Steve, what is most popular questions?
So what happens is if you ask a question, and let's just say, Steve, I'm going to ask a question right now. A classic question. Here it comes. All right, I'm submitting that now, so you should see my question. If you go to either most popular questions or all questions, you'll see my question. Oh, I see we have another question from Dadu in India. So all questions just shows them in the order in which they came into the tool, and then most popular shows them according to votes. So if I voted for Danu's question, he would then have one vote, and he would become the most popular question.
Okay.
So it's actually we have used it in cases where we have specifically directed people to the question list and said, go to the question list now, please, and spend a few moments reading through the questions and vote for the ones you think are the most important. And it's a little bit of an audience engagement tool to allow them to give them a task to do to get them connected again to the event. And then they can see the results immediately. It's like the polling. Sometimes you get polling in webinars and stuff like that. Yeah, it's that same kind of thing. So
cool.
That's it.
So every time the person even if they have to ask the question, they have to enter all this.
No, when you come back to ask another question, you should. I think it just brings. Oh, actually, you're right. Yeah, you have to enter it again. Although it retained my country, so that's nice. It just asks for my name again and my next question.
So what happens is basically when they're asking the question, it loses the context, right? Of the context of the if they're speaking, if somebody is it's not
right. So we have not had issues with that too much. Generally speaking, the questions that have come in have been associated to the technical content that's being discussed. So, but I can see in a different kind of meeting, if if people were asking like a procedural question or a governance question or something like that, that would put them sort of out of sync with what's going on in the actual meeting. So that it depends really on what kind of questions you might expect to come in.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, not a problem. I think that's good.
Oh, and to answer this question from Danu, has 3 votes. The most popular question is, when did I join IEEE?
When did you join, Steve?
So I started as the executive producer of IEEE TV in 2012, in February 2012.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. All 3 of us are from the same time.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
Me and Munir joined India office in February 2012, but Munir actually switched from the US office. Like he used to work with IEEE
Oh,
US.
okay.
So
Yeah, I
I
probably met
joined.
you guys. I met you guys when I was out there, right?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
I thought so.
yes, yes. I still see your that light blue shirt, actually, which carries
Oh yeah,
IEEE
yeah.
TV logo. Yeah, yeah, I still
Right.
remember you,
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we haven't been back to India for a while. We need to have a reason to come back, but you guys are handling it so well over there that we don't have to do anything.
Blame it on Corona.
All right. Hey, thanks guys. This was a good test. I think this will be great. Looking forward to doing more of these with you and really, serving that India membership and audience,
yeah.
is really going to be a good thing, I think, for us.
Sure, that's good. All right,
All
thanks,
right.
Steve, and
Thanks, guys.
I'll leave my YouTube thing open, let it keep
Yeah.
running, and let's
Yeah.
see.
Just make sure. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Yep.
Bye
Talk to you
bye.
later.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks,
Bye.
Munir. Bye bye. Munir, you want to stay back? Munir? Hello? Munir? Munir?
ಹಾ ಹೇಳಿ ಧನು.
ಹಾ ಮುನೀರ್ ಓಕೆ ಈಗ ಈ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಸಾಕಲ್ವಾ ಅದು IEEE ಟಿವಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಳ್ಸಿದೀನಿ
Yeah, yeah,
ನಾವೇನ್
that's fine.
ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ದು ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಅದು ವೆಬಿನಾರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮುನೀರ್ ಈಗ ಮಾಡೋಣ ನಾಳೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ
ಏನು?
ಅದು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು ವೆಬೆಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಅಲ್ಲ, no, that I need to do it only when it is live, when I.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮುನೀರು ಹಾ
ಹೌದು
ಅದು
ಹೌದು.
ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಹಂಗಲ್ಲ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಓಕೆ
That I already set it up.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಲಿಂಕ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲ.
IEEE ಟಿವಿ ಹಾ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೆಲ್ ದಮ್ ಇಸ್ if the webinar is full please follow this link to join the live streaming.
Got it. Okay. ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಅದು. I can do that.
ಅದು ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಅದು ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಅದು ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಒಂದು 3 hours ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಬೇಕಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 6 o'clock ಅಲ್ವಾ ಬೈ 3 PM ಅವರಿಗೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು if they join that would be great.
ನಾನು ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ನಾನು. I think I have already set up reminders.
ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ ಓಕೆ
Yeah.
ಓಕೆ ಮತ್ತೇನಾರ ಉಳಿತಾ ಮುಂದೆ ನಮ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಎನಿ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಉಳಿತಾ
No, I think I need to do this setup for that on that day. ನಾನು ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಂಗ್
ಹೌದಾ
ಅವತ್ತು ಅದು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕದು, ಈಗ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
ಇದಿರದಲ್ವಾ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಡಿ ಅದು ಹಾಫ್ ಅನ್ ಅವರ್ ಮುಂಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಕ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಕ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ IEEE ಟಿವಿ ಸೊ ಮುನೀರ್ ನಾನು ಸಾಟರ್ಡೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪಾಜಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಒಬ್ಬರದು ಅದೇ ನೀವು IEEE ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ we sent that link to everybody YouTube in that link under videos this is live streaming so they can actually follow the live streaming directly.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ ಲೈವ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. I mean right now I already put it up as upcoming.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲ
ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ IEEE ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಹಾ
ನಮ್ ಎಬೆಟ್ದು I already put it up as
ಅಪ್ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ
ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು if you go to IEEE ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್
ನೋಡಿದೆ ನನಗೆ ಅಪ್ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ಡ್ ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ರನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅವತ್ತು ಮುನೀರ್
ರನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ
you know what ಮುನೀರ್ this is great actually ಬಿಡಿ ಮುನೀರ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಬೇಡ ಮುನೀರ್ ಹೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ we don't want people to use YouTube now ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ the only problem is if they ask any questions on YouTube there will be no moderator. ಸೊ ನೀವು ವೆಬಿನಾರ್ ಮಾಡರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಾ ನಾನು IEEE ಟಿವಿ ಮಾಡರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಏನಂತೀರಾ ಈಗ ನನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವ್ ಇದನ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾ ಹೆಂಗಂತೀರಾ
ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ. I mean I can make it public. ಅದೇನೋ ಇದಿದೆ ಅದು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್
ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಏನೋ ಇದೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್
ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಆದ್ರೆ but the thing is what you call
ಇಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈಸಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ನೋ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್, ನೋಬಡಿ ಎಲ್ ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ನೋಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್.
but I think it's okay, man. Like, let it be there now.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಿ ದ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಇಫ್ ಸಂಬಡಿ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ದೇ ಸೇ, ಓ ನೋ ನೋಬಡಿ ಇಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್, ನೋಬಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ನ್ಯೂಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇವ್ರದೆಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ.
Now we are not, we are telling, we are giving our officially our communication is only those two, WebEx and
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಯು ನೆವರ್ ನೋ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮಗೆ 78 ಜನ ಇದಾರೆ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪುಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ 7-8 ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದಿರಾ.
ಅವಾಗ let them do, let them watch. If somebody wanting to watch, let them watch. But now ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ moderation ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. Let them watch, let it be online so that it also promotes our India channel.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ, ನನಗೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಎನಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, nobody will to see it ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Yeah, well, that's okay because we are not promoting.
ಆನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀರ, ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಅನ್ ಅವರ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ.
I mean, the other problem, Dhanu, is on that day and the same time, 6 o'clock, I have scheduled another meeting, ITS.
Munir, you are the important guy that day. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಮುನೀರ್, ನೀವೇನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, 5 o'clock ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಮುನೀರ್. ನೀವು 5 o'clock ಮನೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕು.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಆಫೀಸ್ದಾನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇದು ಅವತ್ತು.
ಹೌದಾ, ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಹಂಗಾರೆ ನೀವು 5ರಿಂದ ನೀವೇನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಬಿಡಿ ಮುನೀರ್. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಎನಿಬಡಿ, ನೀವು ಶರೀಫ್.
What I'll do is I'll open that session on my cell phone.
ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಹಂಗ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇಕಾರೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ WebEx ಅದು
WebEx.
ಆರ್ ಯು ದ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್?
Yes.
ಓಯ್ ಮುನೀರ್, ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಕ್, ಯಾರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಫೀಸಿಂದ ಅವತ್ತು?
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ that's okay. I think ITS ಅದು.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೆರಡು ಇದೆ ಮುನೀರ್. ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ರನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು WebEx ರನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ಆರ್ ದ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಆನ್ ದ ಲೈಕ್? ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕೀ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸಿ WebEx ಇಸ್
ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ. Can you do me a favor? Can you give me one WebEx link ನೀವು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನನಗೆ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಮುನೀರ್. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್.
ಒಂದು ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ 6 to 7:30 ಗೆ ನನಗೊಂದು
ನಾನು ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಯು ದಿ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಮುನೀರ್.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಅದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಕಳಿಸಿ, ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕಳಿಸಿ.
ಸರಿ,
I will use that link. I'll update that link in my calendar.
Super, that works.
Okay, so that then you open that up. I'll tell them that I'll just let them do the.
Yeah, should be fine. It's internal alwa, should not be an issue.
Illa, ಅದು external ಅದು.
External meeting, it should not be. It's okay, bidi adeno, it doesn't bother. Okay, ನಾನೊಂದು WebEx ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ನಿಮಗಿನ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದು ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಾ, ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಾ? ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ?
Yeah.
ಗ್ರೇಟ್. 6 to 7:30 ನಾ?
ಹೌದು.
6:30 ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, that's already scheduled.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ನಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್, ಬಟ್ 6 to 7 ನನಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 15 minutes ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ
ಇಲ್ಲ, that we can
will you be the like you will be the key speaker?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ.
Then it's okay. Then because you can put it on your phone mute and you can focus your energies on this one.
Yeah, I'll let them know that, let them.
Mani ಏನ್ ಟೈಟಲ್?
ಅದು ITS test bed meeting. ITS capital.
ITS test bed meeting. ITS 8 ಅಲ್ಲ?
ಹೌದು, 8.
Okay. Attendees Munir Muhammad.
ಇದನ್ನ ನಾನು I can stop sharing, right? This screen.
ಯಾವುದು? ನಾನು WebEx ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಇದು ಇವಾಗ WebEx ನ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಶೇರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ.
You can stop ಮಾಡಿ. You can stop this.
YouTube ನಡೀತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. it will keep running.
YouTube ನಡಿಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಇದು. It's okay. I'll have to hook it up onto power. ನಾನು ಅದು ಇವಾಗ ಪವರ್.
ITS test bed. Munir, ನೋಡಿ, you have received an email. Just check.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
10 मिनट में कॉल करना है अजत को
ಬಂತ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾನು ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ಸ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್,
ಹಾ ಅದೇ ನನ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು.
ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ.
ಹೇ ಧನು,
ಹಾ,
when I click on your email, why do I get John's picture, man?
ವಿಚ್ ಜಾನ್?
John Levis, Joanita Levis. ತೋರ್ಸ್ಲಾ?
ತೋರಿಸಿ ನೋಡೋಣ.
Wait, actually, how do I show it to you?
उमर अजत को कौन आ रहा है
ಗೋ ಹ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ.
ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರಾ? ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ
ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಇರಿ. When I share my screen, how do I share my screen? Okay.
But should we come out of the WebEx? I will come out of the WebEx.
Hold on. Okay, here. See, look at this. Are you seeing? Not it. One ನಿಮಿಷ. ಈಗ look at that. And but look at and before that it comes Dhanu Kumar Swatanashati. Dhanu Kumar Bhattacharya, like, this is crazy. Look at that. This is Juanita Levis. So you have one name here, the other name was Dhanu Kumar Bhattacharya, and then the email is messenger@webex.com. Wow. We should. Okay, I don't think. Okay, anyway, I copied that. Let's see. Let me send it. To Arun. Okay, sorry. Okay, bye. क्या नहीं सुना है? हाँ?
यहाँ मेरे सामने बैठो पढ़ तुम्हारे पर बन जाइए नहीं अब देख ले को पढ़ो सुना डालते हैं